with Madame Gladue.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you to the witnesses for being here today. We have learned a lot today. When I first heard about this coercive control law, I thought, yeah, we need a law. And I was hearing that, you know, great things happened in the UK and all these other countries. But then today we heard that out of all of the people that come forward on coercive control, only 6% actually get a prosecution going on. And out of the ones that are prosecuted, out of 700 cases that they looked at, there's only 3% that got a conviction. So that really worries me, because if you think about people who have the courage to come forward on coercive control, and then you think of the justice system and the delays, those people are very much at risk from, you know, an escalation of violence from that intimate partner during that period of time. Now, I'm going to start with Mr. Roebuck. You said that the evidentiary burden on victims is high, and you talked a bit about primary prevention. Can you elaborate on those two things?
So gender-based violence is rooted in gender inequality in society, and so anything that we can do to strengthen gender equality has a preventative impact on gender-based violence. And that was a recommendation as well from the Mass Casualty Commission. When we're looking at violence within relationships, we're already far down the road and looking at responding rather than prevention. And so training in schools on healthy relationships and lots of different things that are being put in place I think are important, including the work in the National Action Plan to end gender-based violence. Similar to criminal harassment, it's possible to end up with a law where survivors have to pull together and document and feel the pressure of creating a timeline and gathering all of this content themselves and trying to curate years worth of controlling behaviors. And if the burden is on the survivor to demonstrate that fear and that concern, then I think that creates an unfair burden. So I do prefer a model that shifts that onus onto the perpetrator. But yeah, I think within the criminal justice system as well, one of the challenges that we have is that in gender-based violence, we predominantly male offenders whose rights are guaranteed under the Charter and they're very clear, but victims' rights aren't enforceable, and there's lots of gaps that could be improved. And so when people come into contact with the system, it can be really messy. Yeah.
Very good, thank you.